Starting off with a hydrating primer, I'm using the MAC Strobing to create a luminous finish on my skin. I'm just going to massage it into the skin using the warmth of my fingertips. This is going to help to add that luminosity to the skin, and it's the first step, so why not start by adding the luminosity where we can. Then I'm going to take my beauty blender and my favourite old school foundation. If you watch my channel for a while, you see I used this back in the day. It's a Revlon Colour Stay foundation. So I'm just kind of popping that onto my face and then blotting it into the skin using a damp beauty blender. This is actually the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, but it's just as good, and I love using this for my foundation. Straight onto the eyes without setting the face, as we're going to apply concealer and etc. later on. Just going ahead and priming the lids using my MAC Painterly Pro Longwear paint pot using a synthetic brush. Then once that's done, I'm going to go and set that into place using a face powder. For the crease colour in the eye, I'm taking Milk Chocolate out of the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and just blending this into the crease of my eye in windshield wiper and circular motions using a fluffy brush. Then I'm taking a shimmery champagne colour and applying this to the main part of my lid. And it's a really nice simple look for this makeup look, because the whole focus of this look is mainly on the highlighted skin, so I just went super simple with the eyes. I took a dark brown and ran that under the lower lash line, and then went ahead and applied a piece of tape as I really fancied a sharp winged liner. I am not the best at a wings liner, but I really find if I want a thin line, a piece of tape really does help me, as I can be kind of as messy as I want and I still get that perfect crisp edge. That's a big tip for any of you who struggle with wings liner. Just try a piece of tape on the outer corner of the eye and I promise it will be so much easier. I'm just applying a Maybelline gel eyeliner on a Stargazer face painting brush, and it works amazingly and it stays on all day. Then for the waterline, I actually applied a gold eyeliner, just for a little bit different than a black or a brown, just to make it look a little bit more interesting. And then I curled my lashes and applied a generous coat of mascara. This mascara is the Max Factor False Lash Effective Mascara, I believe. Obviously I will have all the products listed on my blog, so be sure to go check that out after you've watched the video. Back onto the face, once the simple eye look is finished, I'm applying the Maybelline under eye eraser concealer thingy-mabob under my eyes, on my forehead, down my nose, around my chin, around the sides of my mouth, under my cheekbones, pretty much everywhere that we don't want to add shading to. I'm going to apply the concealer, because this is a strobing glitter highlight inspired makeup look, so I didn't actually use any contouring in this video, so I wanted to highlight as much as possible as this is a strobing look. I also applied a MAC cream colour base to the cheekbones and then filled in my eyebrows using the NYX brow powder. I set under my eyes using the banana powder and a mixture of the lighter powder from the Anastasia contour kit on a Real Techniques setting brush, and then applied a tiny bit of bronzer just because I couldn't resist. I didn't contour or anything, I literally just applied the tiniest bit, so just to add some warmth to my face because I was feeling a bit kind of blank canvassy, so I applied a tiny bit of bronzer and then went absolutely nuts with the highlighter. This is the Balm Mary Luminizer. I'm applying with the Real Techniques Duo Fibre contour brush to the cheekbones very heavily and then kind of just buffing it out with the brush. It's a beautiful luminous effect and I absolutely love it. I applied it to the tip of my nose and my cupid's bow, and then I also took a different brush and applied it to my brow bone and the inner corner of my eye as well. For the lips, I decided to go with a super duper hot pink shade. This is from NYX. I forget the shade, but I will have all the products listed on my blog, so be sure to check that out. I'm applying that to my lips, and I like to apply a cross on my cupid's bow so I get the perfect cupid's bow shape as well. Now for the fun part of this tutorial, I actually applied the MAC Reflex Pale Glitter to my cheekbones for this amazing glittery cheekbone beautifulness. Obviously this isn't more of an everyday highlight, but for something like a party where you want to look extra amazing in photos, it just looks incredible, and I couldn't help but just move my face around with the highlight to show you how gorgeous it looked. This was me taking some selfies after the makeup was finished. I just wanted to show you because I was kind of moving my face around to find the best angle for the highlight, and it's just absolutely beautiful and I love it. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you next time. Bye.